All right, we're turning now to first alert weather and our forecast. We're seeing a warming trend, right, Cutter?
Yeah, it began today. Really going to feel it Sunday, Dennis. And then I think everyone at home, we're all going to be feeling it. Half of us complaining about it by the time we get to Tuesday, Wednesday, possibly into Thursday. Temperatures soar into the 90s. Though live outside right now, it is absolutely stunning. Not tracking any issues in the first alert forecast. Overall conditions will remain oh so nice. In fact, I want to talk about temperatures here over the next couple of hours. We're going to hang out in the lower 70s. Right now, BWI is at 70 degrees, and it will remain right around that threshold maybe for the next 30 to 45 minutes. And then we're going to see temperatures cool back through the 60s and into the 50s. Right now, warmer spot, Westminster 72, Joppatown 72, Bel Air 67, and Tolchester Beach area going back towards 72 degrees. So again, across the board, upper 60s, lower 70s. It's a nice one out there, and it is going to cool down, but I don't think it's cool enough to where you need a coat or anything like that. I would say light jacket at most. If anything, a little warmer than it was through yesterday evening compared to this evening. 53 out the door in Baltimore City, 6 a.m. Temperatures already back in the 60s, though, by 9. And that is because there is going to be so much sunshine out the door in the morning. But if you're up early, 6:30, 7:30, right around 50, 53 from Bel Air down to Baltimore, Cecil County, upper 40s, lower 50s. I would say mid 50s along the bay on the eastern shore. But from Caroline County, eastern Queen Anne's County, eastern Kent County, right along that state line. Temperatures a little cooler, upper 40s, lower 50s as well. Same on the northwest side, Carroll County, right around 48 to 52. Though we're warming up quickly, hour by hour tomorrow, back to the upper 70s by 1 p.m., lower 80s, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And then notice we go from nearly completely sunny to by 7 p.m., clouds popping up, and that's when that chance of rain, albeit slight, will creep back into the first alert forecast. Across the state in your Maryland Cass Mountain, slightly greater chance of a few showers in the afternoon. Highs in the 70s, beaches also in the upper 60s and 70s. Rest of us, though, eastern shore away from the bay, southern Maryland, western Maryland, and much of the Baltimore metro soaring past the 80-degree mark tomorrow. High of 84 in the city, 80 in Annapolis, thanks to the cooler Chesapeake. Upper 70 Stevensville, 82 Easton, Salisbury 82. And as you get away from the Chesapeake, especially on the west side of the metro in Westminster, for example, College Park, Potomac, Rockville, Montgomery County, up into even eastern portions of Carroll County, temperatures back in the mid-80s tomorrow. Saving grace, though, low humidity. We still have the breeze. Reminder, not the best time to burn outdoors if you're doing yard work. If you're grilling, do so with a little extra caution because of the drought that we're in. But all in all, not too bad for the grill master tomorrow. A little warm, especially after 2, 3 o'clock, but mostly dry. And I think the low humidity will make a difference. Also, if you're headed to Preakness, not bad at all. Of course, the big race towards the tail end of the 6 o'clock hour, lower 80s, cooling back into the 70s by that point. Make sure you are wearing sunscreen and staying hydrated. Slightest chance of a shower, mentioned that, not at 7 p.m. This is late evening, 10, 11 o'clock Saturday, going to midnight Sunday morning. Very hit or miss. It's brief and it's light, but a couple of showers out there. Sunday morning early on could be a shower or two, but I think the greatest rain chance over the weekend is actually Sunday afternoon and evening, kind of splash and dash showers. A couple of thunderstorms popping up I-70 corridor, generally north of the Bay Bridge. Even then, though, hit or miss. So don't cancel the plans. Just be aware a couple rumbles possible with the showers. Then Monday, 91. Here comes the heat. Tuesday, 94. Wednesday, 92. A front will sneak in sometime late Wednesday or Thursday, boosting the rain chance significantly, and then cooler behind it. Dennis, highs back in the 60s this time next week.